I'm on a personal mission to creating 100 millionaires.
Since 2009, Shaqir Hussyin, nicknamed as the Backpack Millionaire, has been hailed as one of the most sought-after internet marketing leaders, trainers, and coaches to thousands of people.
It's very simple. Life is way too short, and you gotta make sure that every single day you're capitalizing and you're growing.
My name is Shaqir Hussyin, and so what I want to share with you guys, whether you're watching this live or you're watching the replay, is over the last, 2 weeks, I've been spending some good time with these are clients that have been with us for a while. And so some of these clients have made absolutely no money. Some of them have made 6 figures, and some of them have gone to make over 7 figures. And I was looking at what's the biggest difference? What's the difference between people that are becoming successful, they're always making money, which is usually about 3% of the entire market, or even just 1%. And then everyone else is usually struggling. They're usually overwhelmed. They're like running around. They're following 10 different gurus on Instagram. They're looking at everyone's Facebook profiles. They're watching YouTube videos all day long. And what they're doing is consuming. And so I want to give you a couple of shifts, something that has helped me for many years, and that has helped me for many years on creating success. And so the number one thing, being a producer instead of just a consumer. Okay. And once you start figuring out, how do I go and produce, then your thinking changes. You don't go and waste time on Facebook, on Instagram. You don't go and see what everyone else is doing. Now, this is fine. You're joining my webinars and my calls here and there. And to a certain extent, take control of who you're giving your attention to. Take control of what you're paying attention to. One of the reasons why I'm sharing this is because I have love and I have somewhat frustration. I was having a call with a client who had spent hundreds of thousands of dollars online trying to figure out. He bought mentoring, he bought coaching, he bought masterminds, he bought so many different things, but he just couldn't crack the code. Okay, he just couldn't crack the code. And as I was talking to him, I realized, and the first one is, I call them the 3 P's to skyrocketing your income. The first P is positioning. Okay, in every single thing, in every single business, in every single campaign that you do, you want to make sure that you're positioned. And who should you be positioned as? You could be positioned as a teacher. You could be positioned as a guru, as an expert, as an authority. The highest paid people, they position themselves as a celebrity slash expert. Okay, celebrity slash expert. And why do you want to be an expert that's a celebrity? Because if you look around in the world, who are the people that get paid the most amount of money? It's celebrities. People that have a lot of money too. You go and pay them to people that are experts, but not just experts, people that are position themselves as celebrities. Like right now, I have someone who I just hired, and I paid them a lot of money each and every single month to do something in my business. And I'll tell you right now, I could have hired that person for maybe 1/3 of the price. Okay, I could have get them for less than a couple of grand a month. But the reason why I'm paying at least 3-4 times more money is because that person has positioned themselves as an expert slash authority slash celebrity in the marketplace. So how do you go out and create and engineer celebrity? How do you do that? One is be around people that are famous, that are well known, and go and network with them, go and take pictures with them, go and make videos with them. Why? Because just the power of association. I see a client here, actually, Silvio. Silvio's here. I don't know if Silvio is still here on this call, but when I remember Silvio coming to one of my first ever live events, before I did 150 live events, I did one, and that one was called TMS, Traffic Millionaires Summit. And I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. But during that event, I hired people from all over the world. I had speakers fly in. I had Mike Dillard fly in from Texas all the way to London. And I remember, some of the clients, they didn't even come to see me. They actually came to see Mike Dillard. But guess what? Because of that association, because I was positioned as a higher level, I'm talking about this is probably 5, 6, 7 years ago now. Guess what happened? Because of my elevated positioning in the marketplace, people came in, paid 20 grand for my mastermind. Okay. That same mastermind, by the way, from $1,000. And I've had over 150 members go through that program. 150 members at $40,000. Why? Because of power of association, right? Like I met someone at events about 9 years ago, 8, 9 years ago when I was a newbie. And because of that association and because I invested in myself through mentorship, through education, through training, I was able to make my first $1 million in just 3 years. And I speak to lots of people and they've been struggling to start a business, grow the business, scale the business for 5 years, 10 years, sometimes even decades. So one of the reasons why you're stuck is because you're missing positioning, and you want to position yourself as the go-to expert. Another thing that you can do to position yourself is create valuable content, whether it's videos, whether it's podcasts, whether it's interviews, whether it's blog posts. The more that you can give to the marketplace will reward you. Okay, so that's positioning. The next one is packaging. You got to package yourself, your products, your services in a manner where you share and show the perceived value, and you even increase the perceived value. And the way you do that is by coming up. You can hire someone who can do graphics design. You could pay a couple of $100, couple of $1,000, and they'll get you great graphics design, so that with those designs, you'll be able to put your products, your books, your services out there in the marketplace. This gets attention. If it gets attention, it means, and if you do it right, then your conversions will go up. Okay, so we're going through positioning, we're going through packaging, and the third one is promoting. So many times I see people, the reason why they're not making money is because they're too afraid to ask. They're too afraid to ask for the sale, to ask for money, to go and get people that make money. And the people that are the most successful, the people that are the most wealthiest, they all have the ability to promote themselves. I'm promoting myself all the time. Look at me over here. That's my book, Backpack Millionaire. I'm flying off to Turkey tomorrow on a last minute trip. My youngest brother, who lives in South Africa, came to visit us for Ramadan. And so he on the last minute decided to go to Turkey. And I thought, hey, you know what? I'm going to take my wife and we're going to Turkey too. And the first thing I said to myself, not the first thing, but one of the things I said to myself, hey, I got to grab a copy of my book, because guess what? When I'm in Turkey, I'm going to be promoting myself. Okay. I don't care what sometimes you're going to have people that are naysayers, dream crushers, people that are going to talk shit about your product, about you. Who cares? You're going to be out there in the marketplace promoting your products, your services. This is how you become wealthy. Learn these things. This is stuff that, I went to school, college, university. They didn't teach me these things. But guess what? Going and learning from the right people, they taught me these things. Okay? Going out, learning how to package myself up, promote myself, position myself. Okay, so these 3 keys, if you execute them, I promise you, you're going to make a lot more money in your life. I hope you guys enjoyed this. By the way, next month, June, if wherever you listen to this, either on the podcast, on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, on June 21, 22, 23, I'm doing a live event here in London. Okay, it's going to be right next to my house here in Canary Wharf. And so I think we're going to limit it to about 50 to 60 people. As of the time recording this, we have like more than 50% of the tickets all sold out. So if you're interested, make sure you grab a spot, okay? And see how I did that, okay? I package myself through videos, and then I'm always promoting. I'm always promoting my products, my services, my events, my mastermind, my traffic opportunities, my mentor in your home programs, all of these things. You got to be in that stage where you're promoting, but you can't just be promoting. You got to be adding value. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to cut it right now. All right, so we just wrapped up. Hopefully you've enjoyed this podcast. You know what to do. go ahead and leave me a review. That's how iTunes gives us all these ratings and stuff, and that's how other people can listen to this. Forward this podcast to a friend or a family member. Forward it to your email subscribers. Share it on your newsletter. Whatever the case is, make sure you go and take action. Information alone is not enough. It's the application that we have to do on a day-to-day basis. Now, if you're not on my newsletter, go to shaqir.com. That's SHAQIR.com. That's SHAQIR.com. I've got a free case study there that shows you a video walkthrough of the 10 income hacks that I've put together so that you can go out and build your own $1 million business. Make sure you go and register to get daily updates on my newsletter. I'm excited for you, and I'll see you on the next podcast, committed to you becoming wealthified.